First Bank.
Good to have you join us in Business News tonight. I'm Loretta Chiogo. The reintroduction of charges on ATM cash withdrawals by the Central Bank of Nigeria begins across the country today. The 65 naira fee charge has continued to draw different reactions. Even though the Apex Bank says the charge will take effect from the fourth cash withdrawal, some have looked at this directive as being exploitive. Our correspondent Harriet Agbing reports.
Before it was 100 naira charge and they stopped it, everybody was happy because we were not happy that they used to deduct 100 naira. Now they came up again with 65 naira. So I don't know if they are trying to save those money for us or I don't just know where they are driving at. Myself, I'm not happy about it.
What is ordinary man benefiting in this country? That you keep your money in the bank and you want to go and take the money that you keep out of the money, out of your sweat, and they are charging you again for withdrawing when you pay for ATM card.
These are just some of the reactions that greeted the takeoff of the CBN's directive. For some, spending time on queues or avoiding the ATM is a good option at the moment.
Better still, I'll go to my bank and queue up. Instead of me to be paying 65 naira for no reason, I'll just go to my bank.
In their defense, the Bankers Committee say this recent move is among other things to maintain these ATMs.
In some of the performance we saw, I think it's in the extreme case, 500 withdrawals in 1 month. Such large pressure on the machine. It has a cost element. I remember that the bank must be encouraged to continue to invest in ATMs.
Organized private sector agrees the banks need help and has supported this new directive.
They've taken the inventory of what they've been able to do in the last 2 years and realized that there are costs that they may not be able to continue to bear. You know, everything is about business, about money making. When you are doing an activity at a loss, definitely you won't last in that life, and we want them to continue to be in business.
The CBN explains that charging the fee is a widely acceptable practice globally. It will not discourage financial inclusion, but ensure customers get better services. And as the Apex Bank seeks to increase healthy competition among banks, Nigerians will have to adopt a positive attitude to this directive. Harriet Agbinyi, Channels Television News.
Analysts anticipate pressure on the local currency this week due to falling oil prices and sustained high demand for the greenback by end users. Now let's see the outlook for this week's activities.
Here's what to expect this week across the financial markets. Outlook for the Naira dims as analysts anticipate pressure on the local currency owing to falling oil prices and sustained high demand for US dollars by end users. The local currency is expected to trade between 161 and 162 Naira to the greenback. Also, interbank rates are expected to rise as treasury bills worth 182.85 billion naira mature via the primary market. The maturing debt notes are the 91-day, 182-day, and 364-day bills. At the bond market, analysts anticipate sustained bearish activities and price declines on expected liquidity strain in the financial system, while the inclusion of Nigeria's 2024 bond to the JP Morgan Bond Index on Friday, August 29, is also expected to keep the domestic market at bay. Analysts expect mixed sentiment at the Nigerian equities market this week, the first week in the new month. The market resumed the month in negative territory. That's it on our outlook for the week. I'm Harriet.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian equities market resumed the new month in the negative territory. The all-share index dropped by 0.32% to end Monday's session at 41,398.05. Victor Matthias tells us more.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Trading activities for the first day of the month was lull as sell pressure returned to the floor of the Nigeria equities market, pushing the key indicators back into negative territory. The key broad index lost 0.32% to end Monday's session at 41,398.05 with a lower market capitalization of 13.66 trillion naira. Market breadth was negative as there were 30 losers against 25 gainers. Guinness lost 5 naira to emerge today's top prize loser. Nigeria Breweries and Owando also recorded losses less than 1 naira each. On the advances list, Forte Oil, UPDC Rights and Eterna Oil all posted gains less than 1 naira. Access Bank dominated on the volume chart with 36.14 million units ahead of Eterna Oil and Diamond Bank. At the end of the day's trade, investors exchanged 222.42 million units of shares valued at 2.26 billion naira in 4,455 deals. That's it on the stock market report. I'm Victor Matthias.
Thank you, Victor. And that's it on Business News. It's back to Bimbo for the rest of the news at 10.
First Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10. Sports watchers await FIFA's decision on the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, as deadline expires tonight. That's on Sports News. Do stay with us.